Here we go, Murray Bridge. You know, these guys are the masters of going faster and faster until the thrill of speed overcomes the fear of disaster.
As they roll through turn number 4, if the Australasian 50-lap Speedcar Championship is what you want to see, the Murray Bridge Speedway is the only place to be.
They're rolling in through turn number 3, Caden Brown and Nitro Nick Parker. The Aussie champ versus Mr. Nitro. Let's get it on for 50. Caden Brown gets the whole shot. Caleb Mills slides up behind him. Nick Parker does the old switcheroo. He's straight back into second. Mills now coming back at him. Parker has to get off the gas. Nick Rowe and Caleb Curry in close proximity. Harry Stewart racing hard. Mills now just seeing off Parker for the time being. It's the Aussie champ, the brown pup, for TFH Hire, getting it done at the moment in the King TRD. Mills driving a great race thus far, only a couple of laps in. And we've got drama. Somebody has backed it into the fence. It's Fleming, I think, in the 26.
You'll go back to Caleb Mills, Nick Parker. Then it's the first of the Kiwis, Caleb Curry in the 4th spot. They're all pretty well running right around the top side of this racetrack right now. Harry Stewart and Nick Rowe in there as well, right in behind Caleb Curry. We're looking at the top 3 right now. Look further back, there's O'Connell putting a slider on Mosen. Oh, there's Nick Rowe to the inside now of Caleb Curry. Also a pass up front. Parker getting by Mills. Mills got him back. There's Nick Rowe going forward as well. And the WA number 3, they're 3 wide there in turn number 1. You see Bo Doyle just picking up that left front wheel as they headed through turn number 1. But a leader is still Caden Brown. It's really busy further back. There's our race leader, the Australian champion down the back straight. There's McCarthy. Oh, we see Doyle right up against the fence, and also Harry Stewart having a moment in the Q7.
Our race leader clicks off another lap. Caden Brown, such an accomplished pilot indeed. He'll try and control the tempo of this race. Do anything. The top 5 remains the same. Nick Rowe gets balked. Caleb Curry with a bit of an opportunity. He pounces. Now Rowe switches back to the inside of him. He slides back up in front, but Curry says, no way.
The Australia 1 of Caden Brown, he'll get by the S11 of Troy Jordan. In fact, oh, not easy. He gets contact with the slower car. And Caleb Mills now to the inside. He'll slide in for the lead. Caleb Mills, the new race leader. Can Brown fight back? That's the question. He's on the inside groove through 3 and 4. Slides by Mills. Mills will try the cross back. And right there is Nick Parker as well. The top 3 are all over each other here in turn number 1 and 2. Caleb Mills back to the inside. Parker will slide through 3. Try to cover that line for the young Victorian. But out of all of that, Caden Brown has actually extended his lead now. In the Australia 1, he's out by 0.7 of a second over Parker and Mills. Brown now very shortly will put a lap down on Melissa Crouch, who's running a very similar line to what Brown is running right now. In fact, Brown has got a line of slower cars right there in front of him. Harry Stewart and Nick Rowe going at it. Brown slides by Crouch in turn number 4. Puts a lap car between himself and Parker in second, but they're running side by side in front of him. That's the 99 of Griffiths, and also I think it might be the car of Tyson Brighton.
Mills has spun.
Mills is around. You called it, John, and he stalled it, so he'll go to the tail of the field.
Bo Doyle from Jack McCarthy, Brad Mosen and Mitch Saunderson with, I think, Keenan Fleming next in the 26. We are back under green light conditions. Brown away. He's got about 4 car lengths over Nick Parker. G. Parker's car squirreling around there on the backstretch. Nick Rowe to the inside of Curry. Caleb comes straight back, and look at O'Connell. Casey O'Connell gets the 2-for-1 special. We've got a car upside down in turn 1.
It's Bo Doyle.
Oh, the 51 of Bo Doyle. A whole heap more sliders yet. We've still got 32 laps remaining. Let's have a look at a replay. Oh, he's got into the back of Harry Stewart.
Yeah, I didn't see that initial contact. I just saw the car bouncing and then taking off, so I didn't actually see him get into the back of the Q7. Just rides over.
Gee, did Harry have an issue, or was he just trying to back off to hit a bit of moisture around 1 and 2?
He wasn't as quick as what Bo Doyle would have expected, that is for sure, because he's basically driven straight into the back of him. That was a wild flip.
Physiotherapist trying to plot his run here over the final 32 laps. We ignite this pumped up field back into action. Caden there almost slides himself going into one to make sure he was protected. Here comes Caleb Curry. He says, cop that nitro. I'll have second. And he'll drop to the bottom just to try and block Parker Harry Stewart out of the contest. Disappointment in that NQ7. This has given leeway to our leader. Here comes Rowe. Nick Rowe sends it up the inside of Parker. Payette has a problem. He now gets back on the gas. Parker. He's absolutely the master at retaliation, isn't he? The Victorian now back into third place. Nick Rowe right up near the fence. Casey O'Connell trying to clear him. And in behind them, the Jack attack, Jack McCarthy. He's now roared up into sixth position and appears to have a hot setup, Phil.
Yeah, McCarthy will now try to slide O'Connell. He'll do so in turn number 4. O'Connell won't like that too much. The 23 put back a spot. On the 11 of Jordan. This time by it'll be 20 laps to go for our Australian champion. He's won the Australasian title again. Can he make it too? But I tell you what, Caleb Curry's got other thoughts about that as he's really closed in on the back of the A1.
Yeah, he would dearly love to win this Australasian 50-lapper, sponsored by his car owner, the Speedway Shop. Parker has not given up either, and there's some lap traffic up ahead here. Melissa Crouch and Tyson Bryden will be the first of them. Caden Brown drops to the bottom. He's not going to clear them. He's going to lose a lot of time here. He could be vulnerable. Here comes Curry. Brown tries again. Nick Parker closing in. It's a three-way dogfight for the lead on the backstretch. Parker now to the bottom. Curry's on the high line. Brown now clears Crouch. Here comes Curry. Caleb Curry, the Kiwi, slides up track. We've got a new race leader, but it doesn't last because the brown pup slips back underneath him. Here comes Curry. He retaliates immediately. It's the race of the year here at the bridge. Caleb Curry's in front. Caden Brown now in second. Nick Parker still in hot pursuit. This is an absolute tyre-tearing affair. Look at Brown now, slips in behind Curry. Parker has not given up. You go a long way to see a better motor race than this one, Phil.
Oh, it's good to watch. It's all for the race lead. Caleb Curry out in front, Caden Brown in second. There's Nick Parker. Really forget about the rest. It's all about the top 3 right now. Curry, Brown, and then we go Parker. Parker just bit the cushion a little there in turn number 1. The car bounced, but he kept the throttle down. Through turn number 3 and 4, Caleb Curry, Brown and Parker.
In the past, Phil, he's been Australia number 3 previously. And he's driving away if he could just clear these 2-lap cars. Here goes Parker. Parker pulls the trigger on a slider of Brown, who carves him straight back up and gets back into second. I'll tell you what, if the Brown pup is going to win 20K, he has got to get a move on. He's got to worry about Parker. Look at this from Nitro Nick. He winds up the boost. But it's all hammer down Caden Brown as he drives back by him into second. Curry still out in front. 7.5 to go.
Yeah, I say amazing stuff here. The Speedcars absolutely turning it on as an Easter extravaganza here at Murray Bridge. Through turn number 1 and 2. Can Caden Brown get back in front of Caleb Curry? I tell you what, he's got to worry about Nick Parker first. Parker slides him in turn number 3. Brown tries to fight back there wheel to wheel. Parker cuts him off in turn number 1, but Brown still got the inside. Parker drives around him. Parker up to second. That just gives Caleb Curry about 1 or 2 car lengths to breathe. The slower car of Jordan is in the way. Parker up to second. Brown back to third. Caleb Curry out by 1.1 second last time by. Down the back straight away. I don't think they're going to catch the back.
This could be the biggest win of his career. He drops to the bottom of Melissa Crouch. He can't get by the 99. He's got Tyson Bryden further ahead. We've got caution a car. Absolute drama here. We are under caution. Within half a lap of the checkered flag. Can you believe it? Who is going to make it a 20K payday? On the clayway, we're about to find out. We go green. Curry gets a good start. Parker's close. Caden Brown's going to try a slider. He can't do it. Curry looks good off turn number 2. O'Connell bumps the fence. Jack McCarthy now to the inside of him going into 3. The white flag's coming out. McCarthy clears O'Connell. It's the Kiwi through 1 and 2. Brown throws a slider. Nitro Nick straight back at him. Caleb Curry slides himself into 3 and 4. He is going to win the $20,000. He's pumped. Second and third down to the wire. It's Parker who hangs on from Caden Brown. There's going to be plenty of emotions here in just a few moments. He's hopping out of the race car. Come on, Murray Bridge, make some noise for Caleb Curry. He's so pumped, he's just about launched the checkered flag like it was a javelin.
You know, the 2 big ones I've had are both 50 lappers at other ends of the country, but I'm not happy for myself. I'm happy for this whole team. You know, they put so much effort into these 2 cars, this race, and the whole South Australian club. It's just awesome to pay them back like this.
And what an outstanding race that was. But Nick Parker, the Australian champion, Caleb, Brown in there as well. But to be able to come out on top of that, it must be great as a race car driver as well.
Yeah, raced Caden for a long time. You know, if you give him 2 laps in a row, he's gone. So as soon as I saw the gap, I had to go and just see what happened. And I was either going to get the 20 grand or crash with those lap cars. I didn't care.
And a 2-lap shootout at the end, how did you feel? Do you think you had the car to cover them?
I don't know. I got on the shocks quite a bit just to try something. I wasn't sure if I was going to slide myself for 4 corners in a row, but my restart was good. No wheel spin. Got off to a good start, and I was like, I'll run the top and see what happens.